Hey folks, I am Becky with Enduring Finances. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be taking another crack at breaking down my budget and net worth for the month of September of 2022. So just to remind you all, I'm a 30-year-old female with no dependents and no debt except for my mortgage. So let's go ahead and get into my budget breakdown. Alrighty folks, so we can see my fixed expenses, my mortgage, my car insurance, my trash, and my sewer and internet all went out about as usual. We paid that $17 extra for my mortgage and an extra 3 cents on my trash. I don't know if I've just fat fingered or whatnot there. And then of course we broke down the internet between my personal expenses here and my business expenses down here because I do work all from home and use it primarily for work-related aspects. We didn't have to worry about any water bills because it is an even month. By that I mean an odd month for September. So electricity, we paid $161.77. Remember, I do not have any gas for my stove or my furnace, so everything is run through electric there. And then for my breakdown of my gas, we estimated that we would spend $150 on gas. We can see clearly in my spending breakdown here. And we spent a little bit more than that on gas by itself, but we had to add in that $90.74 from our business expenses here to make it even. We can see as far as my groceries broken down, we went shopping quite a bit more than I estimated for my $300. We ended up spending $382.56, and then a little bit more for eating out. We went to a local restaurant, Mexican restaurant? Yes, a Mexican restaurant that was absolutely phenomenal. Spent $58.26 for 3 adults and 3 little munchkins, and that was a fun time there. And then, of course, for health and maintenance, I did continue to go to my counseling, spent $200 with that. I cut my hair, spent $20 doing that, and then got an oil change, radiator flush, all the things on my truck for $175.90, bringing that total to $395.90 for health and maintenance. So way over a lot than what I had estimated for that. And then as far as birthdays and holidays, we spent $2.11 on a birthday gift. Yes, we did really good with that one. Now, part of that is because I had already purchased a portion of the gift previously in a mass, like a bundle, so it was really cheap just to add a little bit something to that. And then I found a good deal on some Christmas gifts for $15.24. There's a huge discount, so we did all right with that, under our budget, even though I thought I was going to spend more on that. And then we did buy I think it's 32-pound bag of dog food for Jackson for $46.63, bringing all of our entire personal expenses down to $2,584.77. So we spent just under $300 more than what we were expecting as far as personal expenses. Now, as far as business expenses goes, we did have that $50 of business expense for the internet, so not too crazy there. We estimated that we would spend about $117 for Enduring Finances, $35 for Holy Smokes Photography, and then $100 in business expenses for my additional income sources. What we did do was spend $103.87 for Bluehost, which is the internet website server host thing that I use for my website, and then $12 again to maintain that podcast, Careers at a Glance, bringing that total to $115.87. As far as Holy Smokes Photography, we spent $2.60 on SD fees and $31.08 on marketing fees for Etsy. As far as additional income, we didn't charge any scooters, but we went ahead and did spend $90.74 on gas, and this is broken down on a separate spreadsheet that tracks my mileage and the price per gallon that I'm paying and all of that additional information that you don't need to know. So that brings our total business expenses to $290.29 with a little bit extra on the side of what we were estimating. Now, as far as income, we can go ahead and know that we have that VA benefit, that fixed benefit for $467.39. We estimated that we would make $1,100 for my part-time job. We brought in about $75 more than that for $1,175. And then as far as enduring finances, we estimated 10 cents in website ads, $20 from Holy Smokes Photography, and $650 in additional income. But we can tell from our breakdown here that we made a little bit more money than that. We made 6 cents in website ads off the website, a little bit less than what we were anticipating. We didn't sell any prints, stock photography, anything like that, so no income come from there. But with additional income, we made $630 from donating plasma, $24.50 from doing Lime scooters, mainly just picking up and moving and retrieving scooters, no charging, $228.80 on Rover, and yes, here are some lovely dog and cat photos so that we can all enjoy those beautiful moments together. We didn't make any money off of the space rental. By that I mean storing an RV on my property for someone else. And then we made $207.22 off of Uber Eats. Linked all of this together to $1,090.52, bringing our total income from my VA benefit, my part-time job, and all of my business stuff to $2,733.32. So we made almost $500 more than we were estimating for the month of September. Now, as far as investing returns, let's jump into that real quick because it's a doozy. We estimated that we would see a return or increase in my portfolio of about $1,700 in my 403b. We estimated that I'd earn $1.50 from my high yield savings account, $20 from Lending Club in total, and $95 in dividends from my stock portfolio, and then $826.18 from my thrift savings plan. That is not the case of what happened. So let's take a look at it. So you can see we made $90.55 from dividends in my stock portfolio, so a little low on that. As far as Lending Club, we gained $6.37 off of principal. Remember, if we lend somebody $20 and we take 10% interest, they're going to pay back a portion of that $20 and then $1.43 off the top for my investment in their debt. And then we paid 8 cents in fees, bringing that to $7.72 return from Lending Club. And then as far as my 403b, which is similar to a 401k, we saw a loss of $2,400 with no fees, so a big hit with that. And then again with my thrift savings plan, my TSP, we saw a loss of $590 with no fees added onto that. So all in all, my investments, we saw a dividend of $90.55, but a loss in everything else for negative $2,897.50. So a hard hit, very, very hard hit. So looking at all at the very end, we can see that we spent between business and personal expenses $2,875.06, and we made $2,733.32 for a loss of $141.74 overall. And we can go ahead and take a look at the total breakdown over here, where we can clearly see that, where we can see the business and the personal expenses come out, and then those investments losses here as well. So that wraps up the budget portion of September's update. Let's go ahead and jump into my net worth update. Just kind of show you where we're at as far as my overall standing for my personal net worth. So again, just remember the net worth is your assets minus your liabilities for whatever positive or negative net worth that you have. So we have that market value of my home, my primary residence, as $275,000. It's going to stay the same until we get another market valuation on that. I've got about $500 in cash on hand, about $1,000 in my checking account, about $50 in my saving account, about $2,000 in my emergency fund, $134 in Lending Club investments, $26,000 in my Ally stock portfolio, close to $27,000 in my 403b, and about $12,500 in my TSP, rounding up all those investments. And then my personal property, we go again to that $6,200 in my truck value, about $600 worth of furniture, about $1,300 in my gym equipment, and then about $7,500 in just other personal property that I own, bringing our total positive asset number to $359,654 as a positive. And then the only liability that I have, the only debt that I have, is my mortgage itself, where we still owe $192,025, bringing that number of a positive net worth of $167,630. So we saw a decrease of 1.93% decrease in my net worth from August, $170,000, to September. A little bit of a decrease. We're seeing the markets decrease overall, big hits as far as market value of my portfolios, and then we're slowly eating away at that mortgage month after month as we add a little bit of extra cash onto our mortgage payment. But that wraps up my budget and my net worth breakdown for the month of September of 2022. So I'm going to wrap this up, you guys, and I will catch you next time. Bye.